Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving into something that blends high-performance thrills with SUV practicality, the 2026 Porsche Cayenne GTS. If you've been following the evolution of the Cayenne, you already know that this isn't just any SUV. It's a machine bred for performance, dressed in luxury, and engineered with precision. But this new 2026 GTS version, it takes things to an entirely different level. First off, let's talk about presence. The 2026 Cayenne GTS makes an entrance with confidence. The redesigned front fascia is more aggressive, with larger air intakes and a revised grille that sits lower and wider, hinting at the power underneath. Sleek LED matrix headlights, smoked taillights, and 21-inch satin black RS Spider wheels come standard on the GTS, giving it that stealthy, muscular vibe. And for those who want even more flair, Porsche now offers exclusive GTS design packages that bring unique accents in carbon fiber, body color, or gloss black. Subtle, but absolutely striking. Now under the hood is where things start to really heat up. The 2026 Cayenne GTS brings back that beloved 4.0-liter twin-turbocharged V8 engine, now fine-tuned to deliver 493 horsepower and 487 pound-feet of torque. That's a significant jump from the previous model, and you feel every ounce of it. It launches from 0 to 60 in about 4.2 seconds with the Sport Chrono package, which, of course, comes standard on the GTS. The top speed, just shy of 170 miles per hour. And yes, this is still an SUV we're talking about. What makes this version even more fun is the way Porsche has fine-tuned the chassis. You get the standard Porsche Active Suspension Management System, which lowers the ride height by 10 mm and adjusts in real time depending on your driving style. You can feel the tightness in the corners, the balance when accelerating out of a turn, and the sheer grip this thing has on the road. Add rear axle steering, optional ceramic brakes, and dynamic chassis control, and this GTS is basically the sports car of SUVs. The exhaust note, glorious. Porsche engineers have worked some real magic here. The GTS comes with the sport exhaust system that amplifies that deep, throaty V8 growl. It rumbles at idle, snarls on upshifts, and roars when you let it loose. It's one of those sounds that never gets old, and it adds to the thrill every time you punch the throttle. Inside, the Cayenne GTS delivers on the luxury you'd expect from Porsche. You're wrapped in Alcantara and leather, with race-inspired details like contrast stitching, GTS badging, and optional carbon fiber trim. The steering wheel is thick and feels perfect in hand, with the drive mode selector easily accessible so you can switch from normal to sport or sport plus with a flick. The 18-way adaptive sports seats hold you firmly in place without sacrificing long-distance comfort. Porsche's updated infotainment system runs on a 12.6-inch curved display behind the wheel and a 12.3-inch touchscreen in the center. It's fast, responsive, and now supports wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. You've got a dedicated passenger display available as well, so your co-pilot can navigate, select music, or just keep an eye on performance stats while you focus on the drive. Of course, this being a Porsche, customization is the name of the game. You can go crazy with color options, trim finishes, wheel designs, and interior packages. Want red stitching with a carbon fiber roof? Done. Fancy a chalk exterior with matching interior accents? No problem. The configurator is your playground, and the GTS wears just about any combo well. Despite its performance edge, the Cayenne GTS doesn't forget its SUV roots. There's a ton of cargo space in the back, a power tailgate, optional tow package, and all-wheel drive that handles bad weather like a champ. So yeah, you can have this as your daily driver and still tear up canyon roads on the weekends. Fuel economy is respectable for a V8-powered SUV, sitting around 17 mpg city and 22 mpg highway. Not groundbreaking, but let's be honest, if you're buying a GTS, you're not too worried about sipping fuel. Price-wise, the 2026 Cayenne GTS starts around $115,000, and once you start adding packages and performance upgrades, it's easy to cross the $130,000 mark. But for what you're getting, true Porsche driving dynamics, cutting-edge tech, luxury appointments, and practicality, it's one of the most complete performance SUVs on the market today. So, who's this for? Honestly, it's for the driver who wants it all. Power, luxury, space, and the badge that speaks volumes. The 2026 Porsche Cayenne GTS is the kind of vehicle that reminds you SUVs don't have to be boring. They can be thrilling, engaging, and just as exciting as a coupe. That's it for today's deep dive into the 2026 Porsche Cayenne GTS. Let me know in the comments, would you pick the GTS over the Turbo, or maybe even the all-electric Macan? Don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't already, and stay tuned for more reviews and automotive content coming your way. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.